Ross, you just had a bit of a laugh there. What's your emotions after that?
Yeah, look, it was a tough game of footy. You know, I thought we won the ball really well. They were a smart footy team early, just exposed us a bit on the outside, which we want to be better at and we need to be better at. But we sort of adjusted, particularly in the last quarter, got the game on our terms and dominated, and at the end, just not quite good enough to finish, you know.
You left the box there with about 40 seconds to go. What was the reason?
Oh, we hit it in tight in the forward 50 stoppage. I went off my head when we should have flipped it out. So I thought, what's the point sitting there? So I went down, and then I saw that last play where we had an opportunity.
So the idea was to get money to wait until the siren went and put off by the siren. You said 4 seconds to go, just taking time.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I was on the far side of the ground.
You put in 4 fingers up there one snap.
Well, Michael Johnson asked me how long to go, and I never knew. And then I think our president said 4 seconds, so I went 4 seconds.
From where you were scoring, did you think it was going through?
Oh, no, I didn't think it come off sweet. I thought it was a challenging kick. It looked like the mark was about 45, was it? 48 metres? But he's a beautiful kick. He is a beautiful kick. But, yeah, look, it's a 50-50 bet for me. I think he got the distance, but it was always a challenge. I think we had some opportunities prior to that. But
it would be too more than rather have the ball hands on there, I'm sure.
yeah, look, you don't want to be kicking to win after a sign for 46 metres out when you're fatigued. It's pretty simple. You're trying to get it done before then. And unfortunately, you know, we had some moments where we weren't at our best tonight, and they took full advantage. But look, they're a very good team. We think we're a pretty good team, and it was a pretty close battle, you know. So I think we walk away, you know, unearthed. We're really excited about Duffy and Crozier in our front half, real speed and class. We're pretty keen to go forward with that. We've still got Michael Walters to come back in. I thought our midfield was very good, but either end we had some very good moments and some not so good moments that probably cost us a little bit.
You're pretty wasteful in the first quarter. Did that come back to more?
Yeah, well, it doesn't help. Well, 1-4-4-2 accuracy is an important stat, but there was a fair breeze in the first half into the wind, so made it a bit more difficult. But look, at the end of the day, you're trying to kick them, and they took their opportunities. And look, if they had a loss, they would have thought, geez, we've been in front most of the day. So, but to our credit, I mean, it goes for 100 odd minutes, and thought we played some pretty good footy, particularly. Like, we dominated the second without scoring. Third quarter, I thought we're a bit off. Maybe I didn't set the right tone at half time, so I take some responsibility. But certainly gave a plan at 3/4 time, and the players really went to work and showed the sort of footy they can play.
Still short of 12 forwards.
No?
Short of 12 forwards.
Oh, maybe, possibly. Yeah, maybe, possibly. I'd have to go away and think about it.
Is there anything you could have done to overcome Taylor?
Well, we did it in the end. Yeah, their backs hurt us, their +1 hurt us, and that's we're playing on very quickly, which is good, but if you play on quickly and kick it straight to them, well, you look a bit silly. So you're trying to find that happy medium to go quick but make them defend. And their pressure was good, and we didn't use the outnumber, just kicked it to them. Once we started using the outnumber, we manned it up. Oh, I thought we looked like a different team. What are we? Look, it hasn't been a focus for me, to be truthful. You just got to. All I know is you win what's in front of you, and it takes care of itself. So I would imagine we're fighting for a top 4 spot, let alone top 2. We've got a pretty handy team next week, the Hawks.
So if you have to travel again week 1, can you take some heart out of this one?
Well, I don't want to be rude, but I can't indulge you hypothesising about week 1 of the finals. I've got 3 home and away games to prepare my team for, so we'll review this. And there's a team called Hawthorn waiting for us next week, so I haven't got that luxury. I think you're entitled to write about all the hypothesis and extrapolate it all out, but it's not the time for me to do it after a game, and it's certainly nothing I indulge in because it's a pointless exercise.
Luke McFarlane's done a calf, has he?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Yeah, whether it was tightened or look, it doesn't look good, but we'll give you an update.
It's a tough time for him, though, isn't it? I mean, he's
yeah, certainly. When
it's a bad timing for him.
Yes, look, it's not ideal, but yeah, he'd prefer not to have it, to state the obvious.
But you prefer it too. I mean, he's a key player.
Yeah, he's a pretty good player, but Alex Silvani, 2012, no McFarlane, I think, and he played against the Cats and got it done. So yeah, he can play. And we got young Alex Pearce. Look, everything. We all have our time in the sun. I'll be moving on at some point. When that is, who knows?
Straight after the game, I suppose, was there anything improved on differently in the last 2 or 3 minutes?
I thought we did a bit right, didn't we?
Yeah, but just not getting.
Well, I hit it out to space forward 50. Probably not bang the phone or punch the window up there, probably. Not a good look for the kids.
It's fair to say when you come to the foot of winning a game, you take as many positives out of it as if it had got through the middle.
Oh, we review our games pretty much the same, win or lose. I know it's hard to believe, probably a few more smiles when you win, but you go through the same process, identify what you need to improve and what you've done. And I think when you give really good effort, it's really easier to identify what went wrong. And whereas you're trying to identify what went wrong and your team that's been jumping out of the way or not chasing, well, it gets all very confusing, but I wouldn't have thought we jumped out of the way and didn't chase. So.
Haven't been for the road.
Who?
Haven't.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Ross Hill and Valentine's issues today, how health record up. Hill and Valentine. Valentine got a bad corky. Did he?
Yeah, so corkies take time to settle. He'll ice it. Rice, what is it? Rice? Rest, ice, compression, elevation. Assess it the next day. So he's got a corky, yeah.
And Hill was a rolled ankle.
Yeah, first we played it out, so he's okay.
Crowley versus Stevie J. What was your take on that one? It was entertaining.
Was it entertaining?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're about entertainment, so I think it was a pretty good battle, wasn't it?
You think Crowley got the points?
Oh, I thought they'd both be happy with what they did.
Thanks, Ross.
Thanks, guys.